start with the pledge. I was going to do the pledge first.
Okay.
But that's okay.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'll officially call this meeting to order. I will take a nomination for the 2017 board chair.
I will make the motion to nominate Lance Granzo as board chair.
I will second the nomination of Lance Granzo as board chair.
I received one name called and seconded. Anything further? Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
There you are, you have it.
Thank you. No, you're here. Next is the appointment for the board vice chair.
I make a motion appointing Renee McClellan as the 2017 vice chair.
I will second that nomination. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next is the approval of the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda for this week, at this meeting.
I'll second the motion to approve the agenda as posted for today's meeting.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is approval of the minutes of December 28th, 2016.
I'll make a motion to approve the meeting minutes from the previous meeting, December what day was it?
28th.
28th, 2016.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is approval of claims for payment.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the claims for payment for this week, dated January 4th.
I'll second the motion to approve the payments for January 4th, 2017.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? So you want them on Wednesdays?
Yeah, she said
Okay.
they are dated tomorrow.
Okay, just clarifying. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Motion carries. Now we have the appointment of board members for county representation. And we do these, read all these off. You can do them individually, you can read them all off. It's up to you.
I think I'll just read them all off.
Are you going to say who's going to be on them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so I will make a motion to appoint the following members to the following boards during 2017. Emergency Management, B.J. Hoffman. Hardin County Solid Waste Commission, Lance Granzo. The alternate for that board, B.J. Hoffman. Hardin County EMS Council, B.J. Hoffman. Iowa Workforce Board, B.J. Hoffman. Mid-Iowa Community Action, Renee McClellan. Region 6 Planning Commission, Lance Granzo. 2nd Judicial District Board of Directors, Renee McClellan, with the alternate for that board being B.J. Hoffman. Heartland Insurance Risk Pool Board, Lance Granzo. And the alternate for that board is Jessica Lara. Juvenile Detention Center Commission, Lance Granzo. And the alternate for that board, Renee McClellan. Northeast Iowa Response Group Board, B.J. Hoffman, and the alternate to that board, Lance Granzo. Hardin County Firemen's Association, B.J. Hoffman, the alternate, Lance Granzo. Endowment Foundation Affiliate Advisory Board, Renee McClellan. HCCDC Council, Renee McClellan, and the alternate, B.J. Hoffman. E911 Board Representative, B.J. Hoffman, and the alternate, Renee McClellan. The Board of Health, Renee McClellan. Decategorization Board, Renee McClellan. Access Incorporated, B.J. Hoffman. Senior Issues, Renee McClellan, and the alternate, B.J. Hoffman. Enterprise Zone Commission, Lance Granzo. Greenbelt Home Care, Renee McClellan, and the alternate being Lance Granzo. Central Iowa Community Services Board, B.J. Hoffman. Central Iowa Community Services Board alternate is Lance Granzo. Central Iowa Case Management Board, B.J. Hoffman. Hardin County Trails Commission, Renee McClellan. Iowa River Trail Board, Renee McClellan. Central Iowa Recovery, B.J. Hoffman. And Central Iowa Recovery alternate, Lance Granzo.
Moved.
You don't
I'll
have to
sec-
reread all those.
Yeah. I will second the motion for the board appointments for the 2017 year.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is the 2017 attendance at the Iowa State Association of County meetings.
I'll make a motion authorizing the attendance by county employees to the meetings set up by the ISAC for the 2017 year, and that the expenses of those attending be paid by the county. The courthouse will remain open on those days of those meetings.
I will second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next are the 2017 holidays.
I will make a motion to close the courthouse on the following days in 2017 for the following holidays. President's Day will be February 20th. 2017 Memorial Day, May 29th. Independence Day, July 4th. Labor Day, September 4th. Veterans Day, November 10th. Thanksgiving, November 23rd and 24th. Christmas, December 25th and 26th. And New Year's Day, January 1st of 2018.
I second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next are the 2017 legal newspapers.
I'll make the motion to name the following newspapers as the legal newspapers for Hardin County. The Times Citizen, the Ackley World Journal, and the Eldora Herald Index.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now we have the 2017 appointments to the County Conservation, Hardin County Board of Health, Mental Health, Board of Condemnation, Regional Revolving Loan, Zoning and Adjustment Board, Pioneer Cemetery Weed Commission, Prairie Rivers, Iowa Resource Conservation Development Board, Civil Services Commission, and Zoning Administrator and County Magistrate appointing. Take these one at a time.
Do the, okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the appointment of Verl Duncan to the County Conservation Board. It's a 5-year term commencing January 1st, 2017.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Verl's been on that board. This would be his second term, and he would not be eligible for another one.
Correct. And to my knowledge, he's been very involved and great attendance, so it's great to have people in the county that, you know, want to serve such a, you know, great cause. So that's great to have somebody back on the board like that.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
And I will make a motion to approve the appointment of Jeffrey Hoffman to the County Board of Health. It's a 3-year term commencing January 1st, 2017.
I'll second the motion to approve the appointment of Jeffrey Hoffman to the County Board of Health.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Had a very nice resume.
Very, very impressive resume.
Yes, and he will be replacing Mary Pisney, who has been serving on the board and has done a great job for the Board of Health also.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
All right. I will make the motion to approve the appointments of Bev Dirksen, Barbara Stevens, and Michelle Lochner to the MHDD Advisory Board. These are 3-year terms commencing January 1st, 2017.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. You got a lot on this one.
Yep.
Yeah, I get to do all the reading today.
You're doing good.
I can do this.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
So I make the motion to appoint the following individuals as members of the Hardin County Board of Condemnation for a term of 1 year commencing January 1st, 2017. So this is a board. The Condemnation Board is divided into 4 groups of people for the county. So from the farmers, Everett Harms from the Alden area, John Kicks from Hubbard, Bill Lawless from Eldora, Steve Perry, New Providence, Don Hauser, Union, Neil Hadley from Union, and Brian Lauterbach from Alden. Representing the property owners of Hardin County will be Steve Manater from Hubbard, Harold Muller, Iowa Falls, Scott Williams from Eldora, Kenneth Butt from Ackley, Joe White from Iowa Falls, Robert Fuller Sr. of Iowa Falls, and Jeremiah Andrews from Union. Representing the real estate field from Hardin County will be Ed Bear from Steamboat Rock, Brad Fjelland from Radcliffe, Mike Nisley from Iowa Falls, Carl Stevens from Eldora, Gene Steelman from Gifford, and Marilyn Reinertson from Eldora. Representing the business people of Hardin County, Dale Martinson from Radcliffe, John Zosky from Alden, Gene Muller from Ackley, Roseanne Primus from Eldora, Greg Salvo from Eldora, Leon Herndon from New Providence.
I'll second those individuals.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? That still leaves us 2 openings, one for real estate, one for business person. If anybody out there is interested, we have 2 openings yet. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is the Regional Revolving Loan Fund.
I'll approve the appointments of Cindy Litweiler and Robert Farr for the Regional Revolving Loan Fund Committee. This is a 1-year term commencing January 1st, 2017.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is the Zoning Adjustment Board.
I will make a motion to approve the appointment of Ben Speck to the Zoning Adjustment Board. It's a 5-year term commencing January 1st, 2017.
I will second the nomination of Ben Speck to the Adjustment Board.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is the Pioneer Cemetery. I have 2 openings on this one.
Okay. And so I will nominate Peggy Leikwig to the Pioneer Cemetery Commission for a 3-year term commencing January 1st, 2017.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
So that leaves us with 1 open seat, and so if there's somebody interested,
Yeah, I do have Greg Prisky that his term is up.
Okay.
I haven't talked to him yet, but he hasn't asked to be resigned yet.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, so we want to,
I'll do that in the second motion.
okay.
Okay.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now, Greg Prisky, his term was up. Like I say, he hasn't asked to resign, to be taken off it again, so we could appoint it, or we could try to get a hold of him before we do so.
I'll make the motion to appoint him to the Pioneer Cemetery Commission for 17.
Okay. I second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded to appoint Greg Prisky.
If he decides he's not interested, he can always resign at that point, and then we could find someone.
Okay. That's the discussion. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Now I have is the weed commissioner.
I'll nominate the appointment of Corey Engel as weed commissioner.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? He's our IRVM guy. He did a nice job last year at it. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now we have the Superior Rivers of Iowa Resource Conservation and Development Board.
I'll make a motion to approve the reappointment of Eric Nielsen to the Prairie Rivers of Iowa Resource Conservation and Development Board.
I'll second the motion to the reappointment of Eric Nielsen to the Prairie Rivers of Iowa Resource Conservation Development Board.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Now I have is the Civil Services Commission.
I'll make a motion to approve the appointment of Larry Johnson to the Civil Service Commission. It's a 6-year term commencing January 1st, 2017.
I'll second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Now I have is the Zoning Administrator.
I didn't have, was it Don Kroll?
Done, no.
Don Neal, okay. I'll make the motion of appointing Don Neal as a zoning administrator.
I'll second it.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Dawn, you want to give a speech?
No, thank you.
Acceptance speech.
I'm doing enough talking.
Hearing no more discussion, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now I have is the County Magistrate Appointing Commission.
I will make a motion to approve the appointment of Harry Haywood III to the County Magistrate Appointing Commission. The term is expiring, or will expire December 31st, 2020.
I'll second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. I'd like to thank everybody that sits on these boards. Next is a resolution number 2017-01 for the construction evaluation resolution.
I will make a motion to approve the resolution number 2017-01, construction evaluation resolution.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
This is the, includes the procedure for the construction evaluation relating to the construction of confinement feeding operations.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Renee?
Aye.
BJ?
Aye.
Lance?
Aye. Motion carries. Now we set the date and time for the 2017 regular board meetings.
I will make a motion setting Wednesdays at 10 a.m. at the courthouse conference room as the regular board meeting time and place for 2017, beginning January 11th.
I will second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now I have is a medical examiner agreement.
I will make a motion to approve the medical examiner services agreement with Dr. Brunkhorst, Mount Falls.
No,
Pardon me?
he's retired.
Is he?
He has to stay on.
Yeah, he can function as the medical examiner. He just isn't practicing general medicine.
Just saying, he's retired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he asked if he could stay on. And
As long as he has a license.
Okay, I'm
Yep.
fine.
No, no.
Move on, thanks.
Okay.
I'll second that.
it's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next is the medical examiner investigator agreements.
All right, I'll make the motion to approve the medical examiner investigator service agreements with Marla Williams, Amber Gilmore, Roger Pickering, effective January 1st, 2017, ceasing December 31st, 2017.
December
Or
31st, 2018.
18.
Are those more than 1 year?
Or no, that should be 1 year, isn't it?
You can do it, I just don't need to amend the
Oh.
contracts.
That one's 18, that one's 17.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was on the wrong one, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So you
Can you
are
repeat the
correct.
motion?
It's
So let me read that again. So I would like to make the motion to approve the medical examiner investigator service agreements with Marla Williams, Amber Gilmore, and Roger Pickering, effective January 1st, 2017 through December 31st, 2017.
I will second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Sorry for the confusion.
Motion carries. Next is a resolution naming the depositories. Would you like to read them off? Or?
I just make the motion to approve the resolution naming the depositories as per Iowa Code Section 12C, with this being on file in the county auditor's office, or do I need to read all of these?
You could say as stated.
I don't think, pardon? Yes, as stated in the resolution.
I will second that motion to adopt the depositories for the county as stated per Iowa Code Section 12C and as on file in the auditor's office.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Oh,
Aye.
Roll call. Roll
Oh.
call, I'm sorry.
Yeah, aye.
BJ?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is the investment policy.
Okay, and this I think is done annually also. So I will make a motion to include to approve the Hardin County investment policy.
I will second the motion to approve the investment policy as presented and as it will be on file in the auditor's office for public review as well.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now, bouncing around, I have appointments to the Iowa River Trail Hardin Commission. I have terms ending of Scott Kazanke, Eric Nielsen, Lynette Miller, and one resignation of an Emily Herring. And new board members of Mona Bleeker, Adam Niederhoff, and Joe Herring.
Okay, I'll make a motion. Oh, is this supposed to be a resolution? No. Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the appointments of Mona Bleeker from Steamboat Rock, Adam Niederhoff from Owl Falls, and Joe Herring from Eldora. And those terms ending, they will be replacing those with terms ending Scott Kazanke of Eldora, Eric Nielsen, Steamboat Rock, and Lynette Miller of Gifford, and Emily Herring has resigned.
Let's do that one in a separate motion.
Oh, all right.
I will second the motion to appoint the new board members of Mona Bleeker, Adam Niederhoff, and Joe Herring.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
We want a second motion for the,
Not yet.
okay.
Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. The 3 terms that have expired, we don't need a motion on, they've just expired, and then
Okay.
we need the one for the resignation.
Okay, so I'll make a motion to approve the resignation of Emily Herring from the Hardin County Trail Commission.
I'll second the resignation of Emily Herring from the Trail Association Board.
So it's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now I have is change of status IRVM department.
make a motion to approve the employee change of status for Skylar Clark. He was temporary seasonal part-time as in IRVM at $12 an hour, and he is transferring, it's a transfer to Secondary Roads Department.
I'll second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
It's effective January 2nd, 2017.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Now I have is the change of status for secondary roads.
All right, so I'll make a motion to approve the second change of status for Skylar Clark as a hiring for temporary seasonal part-time help in the Secondary Roads Department, effective January 2nd, 2017.
I will second that motion.
Moved and seconded, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Now I have two changes of status in the sheriff's department.
I'll make the motion to approve the status change for Alex Mullenberg. He is a correctional officer, permanent part-time at the sheriff's office. He's resigned to continue his correctional employment in Story County, and he left a really nice resignation letter, shows really true professionalism of this individual, so it's really good to see. His last day of work will be December 30th, 2016.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
The next, I'd like to make a motion to approve the status change of Justin Lee Wieland as a correctional officer, sheriff's office. Last day of work, discharge on December 30th, 2016.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. I have no utility permits. Nothing for secondary roads.
No Daryl.
Is there any other business?
Roger Sutton from the Eldora Work Retirement Camps. Came today pretty much to congratulate DJ on his election and support all of you as representatives for us as the county. Appreciate your work. I personally very much believe in local control, and I see you very often as our first and last line of defense. And learned a lot more about all the responsibilities you personally have taken on these positions, and just want to thank you for everything you do, and if you need help, we're here.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you, Roger. I appreciate your support and just your active involvement in the community. It makes a big difference on people from all over, and I've learned a lot about what the camp has to offer, and that's a great thing for the community and just people in general. So it's a great service. Thank you.
Any other business? Hearing none, I can ask for adjournment.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I will second that motion.
Been moved and seconded, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries, we're adjourned.